Hi, Mary. Hi, Carmen. How are you guys? How's your day? It's like lights everywhere. I'm like lit up like a Christmas tree. Hi, Danette. How are you guys? Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Becky. Hi, Tracy. Just making notes of some topics I want to cover tonight. Do you guys have any topics in mind? Anything you want to look at? Hi, Miss Rochelle. Hi, Kimberly. How are you? How are you guys? Having tea, decaf. Hi, Miss Nancy. How are you? Grady had a groom. Oh, Grammy got the grooming. Grady is this beautiful, big, big dog. Hi, Christy. Welcome. I'll probably do some readings tonight, but I also thought if there was any topics that anybody would want to dig into, and I'll invite my guides to step forward to share any insights they may have and ask them to, step up as they can. And I'm open and receptive to all that comes through. Cindy, I get to catch up. Ha! Live. Woohoo! I'm always interested in what comes up. Sometimes I get the weirdest shit. Sometimes the things that come out of my mouth. My husband and I were just having a conversation yesterday, and he asked me what I thought about something or what I thought it was. And I got a word. Sometimes I get words in transcript in Sanskrit, which is our oldest language. Anyway, sometimes I get words in Sanskrit. And I'm just like, I don't think that's a word. So we Google it. Like, that's a word. That's a thing. So it's pretty interesting. Fox News story on UFO. Bam. I posted on that. I posted that in my group, and I think I posted it on my personal page, and I posted it on this page. So I think my subscriber group. I feel like I posted something in there too. So I was like, oh, it's about time. And that was one of my predictions for the year, was that we would get some unraveling of that. So I was pretty excited. I was like, oh shit, my facial expressions. All right. Headmate. Aw. Oh, honey, that's exciting. Congratulations. I'm thinking about going in and doing something with mine as well. So good for you. Skitchin just in time. Skitchin. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Carla. Hi, Jennifer. And Janelle and Sean, if I didn't say hi, hello. Kendra, shadows. Do we see shadows that scare us? Why do we see shadows that scare us? That's a great question. I think a lot of the times when we're looking at stuff, Miss Kendra, you're so stinking cute. I think a lot of the times when we see stuff that scares us, one, we don't know what it is, so our body is having a reaction to it. But once we understand what it is, it's not quite so scary. So just ask what it is. What is this? Why am I feeling it? I also think that a lot of people who have anxiety attacks are actually having a connection to spirit. I know for me personally that was the case, and I've connected with many people who have also experienced that. Sorry, my hair just wants to go right into my freaking mouth. So I would really pay attention to when you're see, get a barrette. I would pay attention to when you're having anxiety attacks. Is it when you're around somebody? Is when you're all alone? What were you thinking of? Obviously, I'm not a medical professional, but this is just coming off of my own experience. Just pay attention to when you're having anxiety attacks. Okay. So, hi, Monica. I am well. I'm Sherry. It's been a hot week here in Indiana and going to get hot. Yeah. We actually had a pretty amazing cool off the last few days, and now it's starting to climb back up, but it went from the hundreds to starting to drop. So that's been really nice. I've been able to ride my horse more. But I have been trying to get out in the morning. So if I ride before 8:30, it's usually pretty decent. This morning I rode till 11, so that was cool. It was nice out. So Diane, yes, how I don't miss that Midwest. Oh shit, what's I'm losing my words? What's that called? It's all damp and soggy and muggy and humidity. Thank you, my guides. It's humidity. I think sometimes they feel sorry for me, like she's forgetting everything. Just spoiled her. Oh, hi, Anthony. Hi, Megan. Greetings from Wisconsin. I'm Mel. Oh yeah. Oh, is it like crazy hot? What are your guys' temps like? I mean, compared to normal. So if you normally have 80, is it 100? Cheryl figured that. Woo woo. Holly, hello. Mary, where in Wisconsin? Mary's asking where in Wisconsin. Carla, Indiana here. Hello, Indiana. You guys get that heat wave too. It's been a rough month with death anniversaries and deaths this month. Oh, Sherry, I'm sorry to hear that. Um, I I am telling you, this has been a year of mass exodus. People, you know, people are like, I'm out. A lot of my friends, and I'm talking a lot of my friends, have had massive losses this year, and it's just been really incredibly painful to watch them go through it. Helga, hi. Weather has been, it has been really nice here the last few days. Diane, it's humidity, Melissa. I appreciate you. Oh, shit. We do not have that here. But I will tell you, we lived in North Carolina for about a year while my husband was in the Marine Corps. I came in towards the tail end of his Marine Corps tour. Anyway, so we got to live in Havelock, North Carolina, and it's freaking muggy there. You walk outside, you're covered in sweat. Need to come to the west side of the Cascades. You guys are having a heat wave over there too. You absolutely are. We just were over there a couple weeks ago. We were at the beach, sitting on the porch during a storm, a thorm. I'm thinking she meant storm. A thorm. Helga, I love the heat. My husband does too. I constantly get woke up in the middle of the night with panic attacks. Oh, interesting. I heard, who's with you? Who's with you? Diana, do you ask who's with you? I don't, it's interesting because I don't feel like it's because you're having these dreams over something that's not being done or hasn't been done, but it's over emotional, and it feels almost like it could be past life stuff that you're dealing with. Christy's like, it's hot here in Texas. Yeah. You guys get pretty hot though there, don't you? I've only been to Texas. I want to say I've only been there once. I visited in Houston. Tana, hi. Thunderstorms. Holly's in Green Bay. Megan, it's usually around 80, but tomorrow it's going to hit 100 in Wisconsin and all of Canada wildfires too. Oh, look. Jennifer, hi. What is the difference between seeing orbs and actual shapes? I think it's the different. So orbs, for me, when orbs are around, when we see them, it can be angelic. It can be our loved ones. So I think that's what I see orbs as. And I will tell you guys, I didn't used to buy orbs. I was like, bullshit. No. And then a friend was like, can you look at this picture and tell me what this is or who this is? And I was going to say it's a lens flare. So imagine my surprise when I started to get a lot of information. I was like, oh, it's your husband's uncle. I was like, shit, that's funny. So that kind of changed my mind on that a little bit. But it could be a lot of things. Lens flare isn't uncommon either. I've seen a lot where people think it's the lens or people think it's a spirit, and I didn't get spirit from it at all. I know, and then I always feel bad because, they get so excited. Like, I want to see it. I want to see my loved ones. On a lot of my videos, you can see orbs coming in and out. So, and it's not bugs. I don't have bugs. So seeing actual shapes, you could catch something going by the corner of your eye. Um, I do believe that there are a lot of things around us that if we actually saw them might scare the living bejesus out of us. But they're there whether or not, I believe that in my heart. They're there whether or not we see them. Okay. Do you immediately know who to talk to on online and what do you initially feel or hear? Sometimes I do. Usually, if I look at somebody's name, something might pop up like, oh, you've got a grandfather with you. And I think I do that kind of often. Um, Sometimes I will just get them like they're in here with me. And then I will be like, oh, I've got somebody's grandpa standing behind me or grandma or whoever. But because I keep saying grandpa, I would suspect somebody's grandpa's with me. but I've not received any information like that yet. So, um, and Christina, to kind of expand upon that. So I'm clairaudient. So I hear most of my information. And then I'm also clairvoyant, which means I see in my mind's eye. But my strongest clair is my clairaudience. But I also see, feel, smell, taste. I've tasted some pretty nasty stuff, so I prefer not to. But if they need me to, I will. I'm like, all right, shit, let's do it. Hi, Sandra. Oh, okay. Yeah, by Newbern. I actually used to work at a hotel at Newbern in Newbern, North Carolina. Hi, thank you for calling. How can I direct your call? How can you differentiate between anxiety and intuition? My guides are saying anxiety can be a tough one because it comes in many forms and there's many things that can cause it. Intuition is more of a gut feeling, more of a knowingness, where anxiety, we don't know where that's coming in from. So it is more, once we really tune into that intuition or to those feelings, then we can distinguish that being either the difference between anxiety or intuition. There's a balance, they said. There's a balance that we strike once we get really familiar with it. And they're saying, Melissa, this is a wonderful time to talk about discernment and how to discern the information that's coming through, especially because a lot of times people talk about, oh, you're connecting to false light or you're connecting to this. And I hear it's all bullshit. Bullshit. So discernment, when I get information, I always pay attention to where it's coming from. Do I think that there are beings out there that will like to mess with us? Absolutely. But do I ask that those not come near me? Absolutely. Do I have that power? Absolutely. And so do you. So we're given dominion at birth, and that dominion gives us control and power over our own selves. But what happens is we start to think we don't have it. And then those little energies kind of sneak in like, hey, hey, get in there. She doesn't think she has it. So let's just mess with her. All right. And that may sound intimidating or scary. And I don't say it to scare you, but I say it to help you understand you have full power. When you know you have power, you're safe. Do I still use light and healing energy around me? Absolutely. I call in Archangel Michael and I ask him to place his guardian angels in my corners and in the corners of each and every person who I come in contact with on a daily basis. As I also have built into my energy that anybody who thinks of me receives love and light. And I want that energy to go out, even if you hate my guts, especially if you hate my guts. I want to send you love and light because if you dislike me, there's something that's being triggered, and that's something that you need to heal. Okay, so I'm always asking that in my energy, I build it in the mornings. I just put it in there. May everybody who thinks of me receive love and light, and any healing that they need and that they will receive. And you guys can do that too. And sometimes when you do that, you'll notice that all of a sudden you start thinking of somebody, and oh my God, they sent it back to me. And that's a beautiful thing to feel when somebody else has that built into their energy too. And that may sound all woo-woo, but trust me, you can do it. It's a thing. It's an energetic thing. Okay. All right. Did I answer? Hopefully I answered that question. If I didn't, let me know and I'll try to get back to it. My daughter just lost her cat of 20 years and she wants to know that her cat will be waiting with her on the other side. So animals are just like us. They can reincarnate and they have work to do here. They have work to do on the other side. So they're sentient beings. They have souls. So tell her that there will absolutely be her cat waiting for her on the other side. The higher self will be there still, even if they reincarnate. And sometimes that freaks people out like, oh my God, they're not going to be there. Oh my God, oh God. And then they get scared. That is not how that works. There is an aspect of themselves that will be there to greet them. Okay. Yeah, freaking heat. And then, oh, Sandra's from New York, upstate New York. Hot, hot there too. Is it usually? I don't think I've ever been to New York. What is my cashier trying to tell me? Well, first of all, you get the award for the best cat name ever. I will tell you, Carmen, I get anxiety connected to that. Okay. I'm going to see if anything will come in closer. I will tell you what I'm getting an image in my mind's eye as a smoky gray cat. Do you understand the smoky gray? It could be like a black, but I get it like smoky. It's so darker than gray. Mm. Helga, today I reached into my scrubs pocket 100 times. It was empty. And then afternoon I reached in. There was a small white feather. I suddenly felt. So my dear friend Debbie and I had gone to town. And on the way back, when we were sitting in the car, and when I got in, there was nothing in there. But when we got back to drop her off to her car, she gave me the most beautiful feather earrings, but they weren't feather. They were like, oh, I think they're here. I say I keep them right handy. So these little feather earrings, and so I put them in a safe place. And when we dropped her off, I got out of the car to thank her. And when I went to get back into my car, there was a feather. The reason I'm showing that, because those feathers, those are signs from your guides and your angels, especially white feathers. Those are very protective. That's protective energy. So you need to know that you're being watched over, definitely watched over. Marta, that's a great question, by the way. Um, what is the best way to ask for divine protection? So, first of all, knowing that you're safe and protected at all times, calling in this light. Imagine yourself sitting in a room full of energy, beautiful golden energy. And then you just ask, I call light to me now. I surround and I protect myself at all times. I am safe and protected. And so it is. It can be as simple as that. Grounding your energy is going to be really important for you as well. So that's where you send energy from your solar plexus all the way down to your feet into Mother Earth. And you may feel goofy when you do it. So don't tell anybody, just do it. Just send it all the way down and imagine it going to the core of Mother Earth and then coming up your feet, into your legs, into your abdomen. And then I shoot that right up my spine, right into source energy. So I just imagine it goes as high as it can, like many, to the solar system, to the galaxies. It's like that light is out there. And then I allow it to surround me. And what I say is all that comes near me comes through this light. And that's how I protect my energy when I do readings, because I want to make sure I'm connecting with higher vibratory beings. I will tell you, you can still look at those other things and not allow them to come near you. So it's like being in a screened in porch. Okay. And I did that when I was invited down to Oregon for that travel show. I did a show for the Travel Channel. So call in light so you can still see it, but it doesn't touch you. Okay. Hopefully that makes sense. My dogs have been barking for no apparent reason. There's always a reason. So are they barking at the walls? Are they barking at the door? Usually they can pick up energies that we can't pick up. Okay. Sharon, it's interesting what I hear in your energy. She's asking if there's anything for her. And uh, I hear take turns, take turns. So I feel like you're waiting patiently, you're waiting patiently. Now it's my turn. And I feel like that's a theme for you in your life too. So it's great that you're able to speak up. I will tell you what I hear for you is own your power, step into your power, take control over the things you wish to have, own your power. Don't hide from it. And then I see water in front of you. Water is emotions. So, and that's connected to the heart. So it could be just symbolic of your emotions flowing, but I do see water. Kelly, um, I'm totally looking for orbs behind you now. We'll just ask them to come in so that you can see some. When I'm doing meditative classes and things too, they come in pretty strong. Christina, you're welcome. Mimi, you need to take time. They said you need to take time. And then I also kind of get pulled to rest. They do pull me to the month of March for you. So it feels like there would have been some significant goings on in March that kind of sets you on a journey or on a path. And I do get a bit of researching something, trying to find out something, trying to look for something. Hi, Lori. I think I scrolled the wrong direction because I have dreams about people and things happening that I don't know about. Why does that happen? Well, there's a lot of reasons why that's happening. You could be tapping into other people's energy. You could be, when you're sleeping, you're going into other lifetimes. In this lifetime, even, or other people's lifetimes. So there's no easy answer for that, but there could be a multitude of reasons for that. I used to always dream that I was like in this cell during Germany during World War II. Pretty horrible stuff, but I was watching it. A new person, Monica, I'm going to pop this up here. A new person entered my life recently. We had a big issue come up on Sunday, and he says he needs a break. You say it's going our separate ways. I see you not talking to him actually, which is interesting. So it could be that you're not communicating very well with one another. It doesn't necessarily feel like walking away indefinitely, but I do feel like I don't know what that means. I don't feel like he's going to go far. If that makes sense. Okay. So Tracy's asking, can you meditate laying down the same way as with feet grounded? Yes, you absolutely can. The only danger about laying down is if you fall asleep. So that kind of defeats the purpose of the meditation. So you do want to stay awake when you're meditating. You want to be conscious and aware. So if you lay down, just, try not to fall asleep. Okay. I used to meditate a lot laying down, but then I had my dog run in the room and jump on my stomach. Now I shut my door. I don't know what you're asking me, Rose. I'm so sorry. Share how are you like a spirit message if you can connect with my dog, please. I don't know what that means. Share how you are like a spirit message. Help me with that. Help me with that. I mean, I get the part you're wanting me to connect with your dog, but do you have like a, let's see, do you have like a Irish setter or a golden retriever or something? Like a dog, a golden colored dog, golden red. It's kind of what I'm getting. I guys see one. Pamela Bird, and I lost a dear friend to an overdose, and the same day my daddy passed his spirit. Does that mean my daddy was there to greet and help him, and are they okay? So if your dad passed on the same day, like the likelihood they were both dealing with their own shit is very probably the case. So They may not have been there to greet one another, but that doesn't mean they wouldn't see one another now. If he wants to step forward and share any information, I will absolutely channel that for you. Pamela, would you understand the month of August is significant to either your friend or to your dad? I'm going to give you the number 12. 12 for me, that could be December, but it's also symbolic of a caregiver. 12 could also be December. Hi, Cindy. Sean is asking, how do you know who the feather is from? I've asked, but I still have no clue. Got two the other day on my walk with the dogs. Probably your guides. I would 100% go with your guides and your team of guides and angels. Reverse ship. Hi, Dawn. Okay, since you were there, a few questions about kitties. Is the little black and white guy that has been adopted been with me before? I hear 2 times. I hear 2 times before. And Janelle, they pulled me to April. Would you understand April? Hi, Elizabeth. Elizabeth, I'm going to give you a number, the number 56. So you know, I feel like you've been here before, so you can look that up, Angel. I would actually go to numerology, Angel, or numerology 56. Our dog howls during the early morning hours for no apparent reason. I hear trying to get your attention. And then I literally am getting this like sense of bark at the moon, you know, that Ozzy Osbourne song. To get attention. There's things out here, I hear. There's things out here. Hi, Miss Karen. I'm going to give you a number as well, the number 23. So you can go to a numerology website and type in 23. And Kimberly, I'm going to give you 1010. So those are changed. Those are big things coming up for you. Sharon, you're welcome. Deborah, hello. Carl Ross. First time here from New Zealand. Holy mackerel. Not sure how you work, but would love messages if you're drawn, please. I'm going to give you the number 9 call. So 9 is all about endings. One door closes and another one is opening. That it can also be about clearing some karmic debt and starting a new process. So you might start experiencing, or you might already have started experiencing, going into a new chapter of your life. Like one chapter is closing and opening up the next step. And I hear ride the wave. Okay. And I also get alignment for you. So you're right where you need to be. So don't struggle with that. And there's something with tea. They just showed me tea bags. And I almost felt like somebody's reading tea leaves. So that's a cool thing. But I don't know what that is for you. But that's what I was getting. Marta, you're welcome. Oh, Kimberly had a flying dream. That's soaring to new levels. Whenever you're dreaming of flight, that's going to new levels. Becky, twice my computer froze up in a controversial Facebook post I was creating 2 days in a row. Is that spirit telling me no? Yes. You got a spanking. Yeah, it's been doing that to me too. I'm like, shit. I really wanted to say that. Rose, why don't you drop the name of your dog and then we'll see if I can grab anything for you, okay? And then after that, I'll probably close because I do have to go over to subscribers. Before I go, housekeeping. I am giving a class tomorrow night on etheric cords. It's actually a meditation guiding people to find the attachments that are unhealthy so they can clear them. A lot of people talk about cutting cords, and I don't believe that's healthy. I personally have had people have physical pains because they went to imagine a cutting of a cord, and it caused them to feel like they were having a heart attack. So instead, what I do is more of a healing the cords. So going to each chakra to locate the cords to see who they're connected to, and then sending healing to them. So I'm doing that tomorrow night. Cost is $10. If you're a subscriber, it's free. If you would like to be a subscriber, that's only $9.99. Okay. There should be a link on here at the top posted if you're interested in something like that, or you can just go to my business page, which you should be on right now, and then click on the subscriber tab. Again, it's $9.99 a month. They get additional content. After I'm done here, I'll go live for them, and then they can ask their questions. And theirs is also recorded, so that gets posted on the group page so they can see it afterwards. If you're in the Washington State area, I'm doing a dinner and a medium in Zilla on August 9th. I think it's a Wednesday, August 9th, I want to say. Okay, so I should have, that's on my Facebook page too. And what else? I think that's all I have right now. I do have an event coming up that I can't talk about yet, but it's going to be a big one. I'm excited to share what I can. All right. Rose, she's trying so hard. Is my dog at peace? Jack Russell. Can I have your dog's name, honey? Oh, honey, of course it would. Our animals are huge for us. Are there ways that pets communicate with us after they pass? My sister lost her fur baby and she was everything to her. We can smell them, we can sense them, we might catch them. Sometimes you might hear if they have their little toes, you might hear their little toes on the floor. They will do the same thing that our loved ones will try to do to get our attention. We may be watching TV and we see an animal look just like them. Oh shit. We may hear their name. Oh shit. So there's a ton of ways that they will try to get messages to let us know. We just have a hard time tuning into that, and we think we're making it up. You are not making it up. You need to learn to trust yourself. I promise you. I promise you. Okay. Becky Luch, to remember dreams, get a tablet, put it next to your bed. When you get up, start writing stuff down. Even if you don't remember, start making words up. 10, 5, 1, 18. I don't know why I want to give you numbers all of a sudden, but I'd probably look those up too. So start writing words down. Lucky, love, peace, happiness. I dreamt that. I feel that. I watched this. Write stuff down and see what starts to flow for you. So, it's kind of like writer's block. They say just write a word and then another word and then another word. And then that will start opening that flow. Okay. Danette Coco says hello. Aw. Okay. I'm trying to find if she gave me her dog's name real quick. So Rose. Ozzy was the name of my dog. Okay. Not getting her in spirit. And you said she was a Jack Russell. So I'm going to give you a couple things. I want you to write them down. First, I'm getting the number 9. So that could be an age of significance. That could be the month of September. Too happy for joy, I hear. Too happy for joy. Around your boots. And she shows me black boots, but not like work boots. Kind of more like casual dress boots. But they're black. Around your boots. I do get in your arms, so you must have held her, and it wasn't your fault. And then I get much love. She shows me sticks. I feel like there's a photo you have either in the park, because I see, like you said, she's a Jack Russell, so I'm seeing that type of dog. And then I see like leaves and sticks, but like she takes up most of the picture. So I would pay attention to that. So call Ross. My dad passed away last month. So sorry, honey. She's been seeing 9s everywhere. Okay, so look up the number 9 numerology and randomly say, what's the T? For the past 2 weeks, my 2 daughters and sons. Oh, shoot, that's funny. Okay. Okay. Rose, yes. Okay. And I did. Okay. All right, you guys. I do have to go. Rose, I'm going to just wait for just a second here to see if you have any other anything to add or to ask about anything that I've already given. And then I need to close. so I can go over to subscribers. Michelle Gilbreth, I'll give you the number 5. 5 is all about change, honey. All about change. So buckle up. Okay. Okay. I haven't. Honey, her spirit would be around you. Yes. Okay. All right, you guys, I'm going to close. Have a wonderful night. See you next week, if not sooner.